What do you usually focus on while drawing a person? Or if you can draw looking at one? Maybe it's eyes, because some may say that it's a key to one's soul. Or maybe it's hair and you try to keep them as detailed or interesting as possible. Although the answer may vary from person to person, I'm pretty darn sure it's not the background. You see, the best you'll usually see from me is a singular color, or at best, a washed out layer trying to resemble something. So today, I thought that I can finally focus on something that most of us usually don't and try to draw backgrounds as detailed as possible. Seeing as how many MVs Stray Kids generously gifted to us this comeback, I will choose 3 cadres from them and go flat out with it. So let's go! I've got all these cardboard pieces from my mom, and I didn't want them to go to waste, so I'll be painting on them today. So can you guess from which MV I took this photo? And yes, the answer is mountains. Here's the raw sketch I made off camera that I will be adding some layers to. I thought that drawing this exact picture would be nice because it had so many little screens and each one of them showed something different, but it turns out it was kind of a death for me. You know, I wanted to keep them, as I said earlier, as detailed as possible, but you know, I didn't think ahead, and as you can see, the cardboard is definitely smaller than the A4 paper I usually paint on. So with this scaling, it isn't as rendered as I hoped it would be. Well, there's not much we can do now, so as you can see, I'm trying to make the most of it. And as you can see, there's a lot of colors repeating and there's a lot of burnt in white. Although my first idea was to make one window at a time, I decided that that would be a waste to my paint and water, because I would have to change it very quickly if I wanted to make multiple colors and not let them be muddy. So you can see me actually getting one color, for example blue, and filling up the windows that have mostly blue on them. And painting the screens was the most tedious work I had to do in this whole video. So this first cadre took me 3/4 of this whole video. At the end, I think the time was worth it because it's my second favorite work from this video, and as the next one you will see would be my favorite. So stay tuned and please watch till the end. here's another screenshot I took, and can you guess this one? It's jam, of course. And I chose this one because I think the colors and perspective is really nice, like 3-point perspective. I think it's also the easiest perspective you can draw. I really don't like the 4-point one, it's awful. And I don't know why I don't like the 2 points, maybe because it's so simple that I can't really experiment with it. Like, when I think about 2-point perspective, there aren't many images coming to my mind. So that could be also why. Going back to what's going on screen, I started painting the blue light and like the black corridor because I thought that would be the easiest part, and I also tried to fill in as much color in as possible. The shelves were a bit problematic because there was a lot of hard light reflections on them as they are metal. You will see further in the video that at first I didn't see this exit sign that's behind the shelves, so I had to add this one quickly too. And as I said earlier, I think it's my favorite work from this video. I like the colors, maybe because they were simple, you know, it's just bluish, grayish, white type of monochromatic, maybe a bit. But yeah, this one was nice. what do you think? From which MV is this last screen from? It's from Stray Kids MV. As some may say, probably the most heart-throbbing song they have on the mini album. And as you can see, I forgot to click the record button again. So we have to start with what I've already painted. Some may say that this photo looks easy to draw, and well, it does look easy, but I'm not the one that loves to paint water and like nature in general. I think it's really hard to capture what nature has to offer for us, and as much as I didn't hate it, at the end it definitely isn't as nice as I hoped it would be. I kind of knew that it's not gonna be my favorite one because waves are something really hard to catch like the move of them, you know. I think I could have done a better job. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I can see you next time. Maybe leave a like or a comment, and have a good day.